Whether you love her or you hate her, Sha Carri Richardson is back at the Bèrmuda Games, April 9th, 2022. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit that subscribe button. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day, every day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, please leave your comments. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, she is highly controversial, people. One of the most divisive figures in track and field in many a year. What are your feelings about Sha Carri Richardson, if any, coming back? Are you ready? Yep, good to go. 21-year-old Sha Carri Richardson, the well-known sprinter and I believe 6th all-time fastest female over the 100 meters with a time of 10.72, which she did last year, is returning to the track after almost 10 months. Richardson will be one of the headliners for the inaugural USATF Bèrmuda Games set for April 9th. The meet was born out of a partnership between the USA Track and Field, the Bèrmuda National Athletics Association, and the main local sponsor, Athene. Now, the meet will also feature persons such as Jamaica's Johan Blake, Grant Holloway, Noel Lyles, that's Noel Lyles, and Arthing Mo. Sha Carri Richardson attracted the attention of the entire world. First, when she at the NCAAs as a collegiate student ran an astounding 10.75. Here she is doing that race. Well, snippets. I'm going to take the time again to explain that with some of these races, we cannot show you the race because of copyright issues. Richardson set this astounding 100-meter collegiate record, which obviously still stands. I mean, 10.75 is serious time. As a LSU freshman, people, I think it was her first year at LSU, which was just a phenomenal sort of time. And this definitely caught the attention of the entire track and field world. At this point in her career, Richardson was known for her speed, and that was it. No. She went on to run in an astounding time of 10.72, which makes her the all-time 6th fastest woman over the 100 meters. Here she is doing that. So after setting that phenomenal 10.75 as a collegiate student, and that was in 2019, by the way, and then a few years later in Miramar in 2021, she runs this phenomenal 10.72. The entire world was talking about Sha Carri Richardson being one of the fastest women on the planet. The stage was then set for her dominating performance at the USA's Olympic trials over the 100 meters, where she won the finals in a time of 10.87. By the way, in the semifinals, although win assisted, she had run a phenomenal time of 10.67. But of course, as I said, this was win aided. It was a decisive win. At this point, the entire world was speaking about her clashing with Jamaica's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, who had run a astounding time a little early in the year of 10.63, making her at the time, meaning Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce, the second fastest woman over the 100 meters all time, next only to Flo Jo. So we were all anticipating this clash. Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce versus, of course, Sha Carri Richardson. At that point, by the way, people, Elaine Thompson was not yet a factor, although for us she really was. But this was not to be. According to the New York Times reported that Sha Carri Richardson, a track sensation, tested positive for marijuana. As a result of this positive test, she was banned for a month. That month would have been the month in which she would have been competing at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. So this long-awaited clash was not to be. At this point, Sha Carri Richardson's career took a turn for, I won't say the worst, but the controversial. She was less now known for being an athlete, a fast runner, and more known for her controversy. And this was the first of many to come. Here she is apologizing for smoking.
So I apologize for the fact that I didn't know how to control my emotions or deal with my emotions.
Jamaica, of course, swept in the women's finals of the 100 meters at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Elaine Thompson first, Shelley-Ann Fraser second, and of course Shericka Jackson third. This led to even more controversy with Sha Carri Richardson when she tweeted these words: "Missing me yet?" This tweet was met, I don't know, with good and bad. I guess her fans loved it, but many others thought it was somewhat offensive. I guess she was saying that if she had been there, it should have made a huge difference. This, of course, set us up for the Prefontaine Classic, where we were going to finally see this long-awaited clash between herself and Elaine Thompson-Herah, Shelley-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and Shericka Jackson. And of course, we Jamaicans were not disappointed, but I'm sure that many of her fans were. Here she is at the famous Prefontaine Classic, where Elaine Thompson-Herah runs the second fastest time all time over the 100 meters in history at 10.54. Watch. Richardson's dismal performance of last place and running a time of 11.14, a time that high school girls in Jamaica are running, was just almost the beginning of a massive downturn. And as I said, she became more popular for controversy than she was for running phenomenally fast times. In fact, I've asked myself on several occasions, why did she, who goes from running 10.72 to running 11.14, 11.23? Her time just got slower. We saw her at the Diamond League coming a distant fourth, I believe, fourth or fifth in that race, with, of course, Christine Mboma winning and Jamaica's Shericka Jackson coming second. I don't even remember her time. It was over the 200. It was terrible. And then the last time we saw her was, I think, in Italy. This is the race. We're showing you snippets of the race. I don't even remember the time, people, because it was just really, it was like 20, over the 100, it was like 11.23. It was a ridiculously slow time. I didn't even bother to go look at it, because I think it's just an insult to even mention this time against this girl's name who had run these amazing times. So, love her or you hate her. We're not going to use that word in full here on this channel, because we're about positivity. She's back, people. She is back at the Bèrmuda, the USA FT Bèrmuda Games, being held April the 9th in Bèrmuda, clearly. And she is going to be definitely one of the pulling cards. One of the things you have to admit is that this young lady has mastered how to use social media. She and her team, she knows how to use social media. She's really, really good at this. We will find out if she has improved and she's running those fast times again, because the truth is, I would like to see her back to form. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow here at Peter Lloyd World. Remember, the goal now is 20,000 subscriptions. We'll get there with your assistance. So please, people, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy the content, hit that like button. When you hit the subscribe button, please go in, hit the notification bell. You can choose, whether you want notifications all the time or some of the times, because we do a video here at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, like I said before, hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts, which I'm sure many of you will. Do you even care that she's running on April the 9th? Do you think she's going to run a phenomenally fast time? Do you think we're going to see the Sha Carri Richardson who ran that 10.72? I mean, what are your thoughts, if any? You are kings and queens, your greatness personified. Believe in yourselves, my brothers and my sisters, and bless up.